Good race there by Barters and Robster. Also Satan Spam. I don't know, I can't remember where he started, but
nice win there for Barters. Halves with Brian. Brian's having a go into the last corner.
outside.
He's run outside.
What the hell? No way.
Has he held it? No. Well done, HSV. Well done.
Congrats. Albert, done his usual on the outside. Albert.
He's kept it out the wall.
It's a P1.
Oh, sorry,
Well done,
Barders. Sorry, Barders. I wasn't in your car. Sorry, mate. Well done there. Barders with a lovely start there. Held it nice and tight. We did have an off track for someone, but let's see if everyone's survived. Nice win there for you, Millsy. Nice second place, Barders. This race up. Whoa, nearly killed himself.
Fastest laps. Well done, skill for the race.
That's brilliant. Well done, mate. Well
Albert's
yeah.
T2. And he's
Give him a lovely tap. What's John in cars and the corrections and skills having to put in on that wheel? John's on. I tell you what, skill must be fucking up there. Well done, Barders. Well done, HSB. Well done, Albert. Yep, Barders rounds off a double win. It's Albert just what's in the line in second. Well done, young Spaniard. John, well done, third. Well done.
He's fine.
Oh, well, that was to the second. Well done, Albert. P2, HSV, P3. John, not far off of him at all. He's just killed him. Right.
Nice.
Well done, Albert. Well done, HSV. Unlucky Barders. Lovely recovery from race 1, mate. He takes a win for race 2. HSV crosses the line now. Ish. 8 seconds back. Skill, nice one, mate. Another podium for you. 3 abreast into T1. Oh, John and Barbara's had a kiss. Barbara second to Albert. 90 minutes of Bathurst carnage. HSB, John side by side, Albert backing out. HSB, he had the time line, was rolled off as well. Bigger on the move. Oh my! Yeah. Yeah, that was. Right, the bells. Oh no, John! No! Well done. Well done. John, shook back to
Good evening. We're here, we're live.
And we're needing sleep.
Well, bellies.
Yes.
So, Yes, just making sure everything is coming through. Which it should
What do I need
be.
to do? I need to return to garage.
Yes, same. Right, so is the first one out on track. Looks as if it's a rain of fire.
Rain.
Come on
Yeah, I can
down.
actually see the colour dots and the numbers tonight. We do need to get another PS5.
Yeah, well, we've got 2 now. So,
Yeah,
yes.
take it easier.
Yeah, no, it does. Good evening. We are here at Misano. We have 2 20-minute sprints.
Love those reverse grids.
Your 3... Well, it's just 3 laps, basically. 1 out lap, 2 hot laps for your quali for race 1. The final positions after race 1 determines the reverse grid for race 2. So, yeah, it's all to race 4. There's no point in sandbagging in race 1. Because you will get caught out by the boys.
Green might have just invalidated.
No, they're still on their out
Oh
lap.
no.
Still on their out lap. Yeah.
I
So
told you I need to wait.
here goes Rain. He is winding up for
Now
his
we go.
first one. Actually, let's chuck it in with him so we can change to the camera set 2, which seems to be the best one. We'll keep an eye on his... Oh no, he's red. So he's invalidated his lap. No way!
That's not going to help, buddy.
So,
You're going to have a 1-lap dash.
3-1-1 Sparky God. He will be the... So Rain's got to make that second flyer count.
Yeah.
It's a bit
Always
unfortunate.
better when you can bank your first one.
OGT in the house. Good evening, mate. How are you doing? Calling sandbags galore. Oh. No, one person that won't be sandbagging is... well, he might have been sandbagging in practice, but he won't be sandbagging here or in race 1 is Binger. 3 races so far, 3 wins. Just looking like a rocket ship at the moment. So yeah, because this is sprint, I wouldn't expect to see any... Oh, and around she goes.
Did that invalidate though? Did that invalidate?
Well, he's going to be so far off. Right, so
Yeah,
next
no, he has.
valid lap is Aussie. So Aussie's right on the back of him
buddy.
now. He better get out of the way. He's out of the way.
He did.
Good
Nice
effort.
work.
So let's see what Aussie's got. So I'd expect
Bit on
a
torch
sort
hit
of
too.
mid-36 here.
Third last turn.
Let's see what he's got. Yeah, there you go.
136.6.
36.6. Next across the line will be 74, the boss. The boss actually put a 35.2 in on a fast track. It's still fast track. So, high 35 maybe?
35.3.
35.3. Right, okay. So,
That boy knows what he's doing.
still a
Binger.
fast track.
Binger.
Binger.
Got buddy.
Oh, he invalidated his lap. No way.
No, he's still showing fine for me.
No,
No?
the boss. So that's it. The boss. It was a good job he got a good banker in. Binger for his first flyer. There we go. 2 tenths off.
Didn't you just say that Binger just invalidated?
No. I was talking about the boss. Sorry. Because I was going to stay in with boss to see if he was going to pick up more time. Oh, I've just missed the next one. Who was that? Mayo. 1.2 off. So Jake crosses the line. Where's he? 2.3 off at the moment. 87. Rain of fire. This has got to be a good one. 3 tenths off. Well done. And remember, he balked his first flyer. So 25 Aussie 1.254 at present. Is he going to improve?
There he goes.
There we go. Well done. And then 311 Sparky Gods. Where's Sparky go? Right, so he's 2 seconds off. So was that Binger's first lap? It was, wasn't it? And then Mayo is the only other person left on the track. Evening, Rain. How are you doing?
So it'll be a total of 3 laps. So we've had Aussie, Rain, and Sparky complete 3 laps.
Yeah, and
Everybody
those
have gone again.
Yeah. Here we go. What's Binger got on this lap? Is he improved? He has. 35-1. Right, so Mayo. Let's quickly jump up there, see if he's up. He is. He's up massively. So he's in the 35s. 35.8. Only 5th. My God. That's a tight grid right there.
He
Look
just
at that.
improved by a full second.
Look at that, top 5 separated by 7/10.
Get my photo. Ka-ching.
Oh, Rain's feeling a little bit tender.
Oh no, what's going on, bud?
He's had his stag do and he's feeling a little bit ropey by the sound of it. Just have your sick bag next to your seat, you'll be all right. Right, so what do we reckon? There we go. I'll tell you what. It could be any one of those top 5. But judging by the way the boss put that lap time out, you know, 0.282 off of Binger's time. That was before the track had evolved. And the Lambo does look pretty rapid around here. So Binger might not have an easy one tonight.
It'll be an interesting one, that's for sure.
It's going to be toit like a tiger. Evening, Brocky. How are we doing, buddy?
Should be interesting.
Brocky's breaking in his new Puma Ferrari racing shoes. Ready for his PS5 race next week.
You racing shoes?
Yes, he's got new Pumas, Ferraris, black with the red accent. Mayo Dark Horse on the podium. Yeah, no, he's he goes about his business very quietly, very unassuming, although
No, lately he's been pretty loud.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He has not been quiet, that boy.
Last couple of races, he's had to get his elbows out, and it's been awesome.
Last week was just amazing. We had some great races with that late safety car.
Yeah. Oh
That's what
no!
you call it tonight.
Because we were gas bagging, I forgot to return to garage. So that's not a bad thing,
same.
actually. We're with
Mayo.
sat with Mayo. So let's go on the helicam for the start.
I could have changed it, but I pressed buttons.
Same.
Oh, I'm silly. Heli Whopper. Here we go. I can
Safety
change
car.
that at least.
Oh yeah, safety car last week. Yes. Well,
Yeah, she's good.
have a word with your fellow racers. Tell them to stop punting each other.
Rocky, you got to admit that safety car was great.
Well, it made it interesting. It made sure that they are all back together again.
I was just right timing for it. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, it was
More often.
Yeah, it was unusual actually that it wasn't like on lap 1 or lap 2.
Yeah, usually it's always lap 1. Very rarely lap 2. It's never like halfway through a race.
Oh,
It's a 40-minute race at that.
Yeah, Brocky's upset because he was so far ahead.
Oh, mate. You at least were able to drive with people. You weren't driving by yourself. Think of it that way. You had entertainment.
Oh god, there was bagfuls of entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
Blimmin' Brocky and Mayo going through the
Yes.
Schumacher S's side by side. Yeah, you don't normally see two abreast going through there. Not unless it's like in antique racing in minis or something.
Oh, nope, they're starting.
Here we go. Now on the warm-up lap.
Oh,
So
that's right. I can't change until it's green.
yes, so you got to wait until you see the race start initialized.
I do know what I'm doing. I promise people. It's
Sorry,
just been a bit. I said I do know what I'm doing. It's just been a bit. Alright, so what are we thinking?
Well, OGT is cheering on Binger and Boss.
Compulsory pit's still on there.
Oh, you're joking.
Good pickup, Brocky.
Oh, dear Lord. Damn it.
Which means it'll be a compulsory pit for the second one too.
Yep. Unless we do a server reset for race 2, which we can do.
Do you want me to jump into the chat with the boys and ask her?
Yeah, you can do. You've probably got a minute to get it out from where they're sat on the track.
Alright, let me see if I can do this. Yep, I can. I'll be back.
So yeah, we'll get that see if we can get that switched off for race 2. So 8 cars out there tonight. We're hoping that the grids were going to start increasing, but I think the more and more people that got PS5s now, they're finding it difficult to jump back between the two game modes, because they're like driving a completely different race. So some of them are deciding they just want to stick with the PS5, which is fair dues. It's worlds apart.
Yeah, they would like a server reset if possible after race 1.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll load that screen up and then we can do that. They'll just all have to remember, well, we can tell them their order, but I'm hoping they all know where they're starting for race 2.
Green light, give it all you can.
Yeah, it might not be rubbered up. Here we go. Are we going to be clean? We're clean.
Yeah, Dean just came by and said that when he restarted the server before, he checked for the pit stops and it was off, but something's gone amiss.
Yeah, we'll check it out. We'll check it out.
At the back, Branchy at the back.
Yeah, he's having a go at... Oh.
And Jake. Ooh, she's getting spicy there. I'm going to have to go back.
So, let's just chuck us into this view. so we can jump between
There
the
he goes.
people.
Oh, no, not quite.
Let's watch this scrap at the back at the moment.
There's too many to watch.
So Branchy, we would expect to see. There we go.
Should move up pretty quick.
Just got it hooked up. The Porsche hasn't got much top end, so down this straight. There we go. He's going for it. Oh, they've had a touch.
But they're good.
Here we go.
They're good.
Oh, both slid it in. Both slid it in. Right, let's jump up to Rain. Now that one's done. So Rain is actually dropping Mayo very slightly. Oh, Mayo up over the curbs.
Yeah.
That looked a bit twitchy.
It's unsettling.
Was. Right, so the only sort of gap there is... Yeah, let's jump up there.
Should go and get spicy pretty quick, I reckon.
This Lambo is quick around here.
Yeah, and they have a bit of a difference in their driving styles with what lines they take too.
Yeah, very much so. Here we go.
Let's have a little look-sees.
I thought we were going to see it. Yeah, I thought we might have seen a little bit of a switch back there. Because the different lines they were taking, the Boss was always on a tighter line, but Binger was very early on the power.
Yeah, 'cause I think it's a move, but it's just because of their driving styles and the lines that they take.
Yeah.
It's confusing. But Rain and Aussie is another one to keep an eye on. Those two are going to have a good old battle very soon.
They are. They're climbing all over each other. Team Firestorm, of course. Actually, teammates, but either one of them would like bragging rights.
Yes. So you're good to do the restart. Yep. After the race. Right. Yes, I told the boys that we'll just do this race because one of them or a few of them were like, now? After this race, boys. After this race. So that way we can get this going with minimal interruptions.
Yes.
And then we could even just chuck on the intro or something like that when we restart
just
it all.
while we're resetting it, yep.
Yeah.
This is looking really hot up the front. I'll tell you what, Branchy.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, Branchy on Sparky. He's having a look.
So he's moving. He's moving.
Yeah, well, he didn't actually end up putting a time on the board. And that's a bit not like Branchy.
No. So yeah, Wilco's dead right. Binger is an absolute weapon at the moment since switching to that Audi. Right, so yeah, this seems to have settled a little, but
yeah, they're still close.
Pit window's open.
Pit window open. Who's going to take the jump?
Oh, here we go. Branchy's having a go. Round the outside. He's kept his foot in. He kept his foot in. Sparky, good awareness there. So, you know, he had to hold that tighter line and stay where he was, really. Otherwise, that could have wrecked both of them.
Yeah, but he's
having a go back.
Yeah. He doesn't want to give it up without a fight.
No. Branchy does seem... He's out of position, really. The pace that he's driving at.
But Sergey and Sparky, are they going to have a bit of a ding-dong now?
I think they are going to have a bit of a ding-dong.
Boss is right up the back of Bingo at the moment. Not right there, but close.
Yep, I'll just jump up there now. Because it is like 3:10.
Oh no, Sergey, Sparky.
Sir Jake on Sparky. Oh my dear God.
They were just side by side. They were. Sparky's kept in front.
Right, I have to jump. But, oh, there's a touch. Oh no.
And there's North. Oh.
I would
Sparky.
slow up a little bit, Sir Jake. I would let him close that back up.
Binger and Aussie in
Binger and Aussie in the pits. Right, okay.
Rain is staying out. Boss is staying out.
Right, let's keep an eye on. Let's see what Boss is. Right, 35.5. Let's see what he does in clear air.
Barking the pits.
Now, if he goes quicker, he may have been held up very slightly. This is going to be quite interesting because remember he balked his second lap, so he didn't get a chance to improve on his quali lap.
Nope. Right, so everybody's starting to move except Sparky. I'm assuming he might have a bit of damage that he might fix, maybe. He hit that
Yes.
wall
A little bit surprised that after the touch though that Sir Jake did not slow up, so obviously we can't deal with things live. We'll have to wait and see if there is something submitted. Right, okay, so where's our closest battle at present? It's probably Mayo and Rain.
Yeah.
So
at the moment.
Let's just see what happens to that gap.
Hold on, was Aussie that far behind Binger?
Oh, here we go. Oh, that.
Boss in.
No,
Rain
right, so,
in.
Yes.
Mayo currently our front runner at the moment.
Right, what sort of lap times has Mayo got? So 35.2. I tell you what. He's looking pretty racy. Look at that fastest lap that he's got, 35.2.
That was quali. Wasn't
that was quali pace. That would have been. He would have been on the. Oh yeah.
It's a 35.2.
He would have been on the first row.
Yep. Because Binger was a 35.1 and Boss was 0.28 off.
Yep. Right. So let's see what Mayo does. So yeah, he's in first at the moment. We don't know if he's in net first, so he's not quite a whole sector ahead of Binger.
So Jake is back in the pit.
He's back out.
Out of the pit. Why is he going for 2 pits?
Did he do 2 pits?
Oh no, Sparky.
That was
right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So has he lost? He hasn't lost any time. Right, so let's see what Mayo does. Is he going to wait until... He's only got 5 minutes left of this pit window. The pit window that shouldn't be there.
That's okay, we spice it up.
Right, so closest battle now...
Rain.
It's...
Rain and Boss.
It's closed back up again.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
But wasn't Rain battling Aussie?
He was.
Boss and Binger were battling.
So Aussie has dropped off a little bit from the back of Rain. And the Boss was scrapping with Binger.
Yeah.
So
Binger's
somehow...
gone.
Yeah, I don't know if... Well, Binger's pit stop was obviously...
Maybe Mr.
Grease
Boss?
lightning. So Mayo stayed out. he's only got 4 minutes left to get in and get that pit stop done. Yes, there is a... that's what I reckon. The OGT was... yeah, I reckon he did something wrong in the pits. Maybe he took too much fuel.
Maybe. Wasn't a splash and dash.
Because what did he lose? He's lost. He was less than a second behind, so he's lost, you know, a good 6 seconds.
That boy's waiting till the last minute. He just wants that nice, clean, free air. How long is your average pit stop on this one if you're just doing a splash and dash?
There will only be static for about 3 seconds.
And the pit isn't a long pit either, is it?
Boss was all kinds of sideways going through there. He's got that thing right on the ragged edge.
I wonder, Mayo is a sector and a quarter in front of Binger.
Oh, he stretched it a little bit, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He has.
He has.
Oh, has he? No, here we go. So they're both going into like a... Well, Binger's in a double apex and Mayo... Yeah, it's remained about the same. Let's have a look at their lap times. 35.9 was his last.
Binger's was 36 flat.
Right, so Mayo's he's going to have made up a tiny bit of time. I can't...
Binger's best is a 1:35.3.
Yeah, so Mayo's quicker on both his fastest lap and the last lap. So this is going to be interesting.
And he stayed out again, Mayo.
You
have to go in this lap,
yeah,
buddy.
he's going to have to. Otherwise, he's going to pick up a penalty. The game will just issue him a penalty. Right, so...
Make sure you get around, buddy.
Closest gap there is still between Rain and the boss. Aussie's just not able to stay with him, so that 1.8 second gap, it's ever so slightly increased on what it was earlier on. Right, so Mayo got 1 minute to get in that pit box, boy.
Definitely in this lap, buddy.
Yeah, he's into sector 3. Let's jump up there and just... Everyone just will him to go into the pits, otherwise he's thrown this away.
Well, he can't say that he didn't know unless we had the chat muted and he wouldn't have heard me, but...
Here we go.
The game has told you.
He's in.
Good boy.
Right, that wasn't too bad, his slow down to get on the pit limiter. Right, and we'll jump to Binger as soon as he pulls into his box.
Second last corner now for Binger.
Right, in with Binger now.
Last corner.
There we go, Mayo's moving.
Mayo's moving. Mayo is moving. Oh, this is going to be close. Go, buddy, go. Go, buddy, go. Go, buddy, go.
Here he comes. There he is.
So Binger's going to get him. Boss.
Oh, this is going to... Boss is going to have him.
He's going to get right into the middle of Rain.
Right, so here comes Mayo. Here's Black Beauty chasing the wild bull.
Boss, yeah. So he's managed to jump Rain and Aussie.
Yes.
Nice.
Fifth to
Maybe we do
third.
leave these pit stops in, Bob.
No.
Spice it up a bit. Oh, hold on, Aussie's had Rain.
He's what?
Wasn't it the other way around?
It was. Rain was in front.
Yeah. When did that happen?
Don't know. There must have been. I don't want to risk going into replay. I don't know if you want to have a look, but obviously that was in the last half a lap.
Oh look, 25s.
So where is Binger? Right, what we'll do is we'll do a lap on board with Binger, unless there's something silly close. Right, so here we go. Let's go on.
So no.
Right, we're on board with Binger just now.
That's not right. Why would Rain do that? So they were coming along the straight, and Rain just pulled over to the left and said, "Off you go, Aussie."
Oh, team orders.
Yeah.
Maybe Aussie was pulling the age card. I'm older than you, get out my way, you whippersnapper.
Well, Rain wasn't feeling that great. I needed to pull over. One of the two.
Yeah, maybe he needed to squint, clear his vision.
But yeah, he just pulled off to the left and Aussie's just gone, okay, goodbye.
Right, so there's 3.5 seconds back to the boss. 3 seconds separating the boss and Mayo. Tell you what, Binger's driving really smooth as well. So what's this lap time? 35.9. There we go. There's a lap with your race leader. Now, is anyone close? They're not.
So, Wilco has said, I'm now 27. Can I play the age card yet, Bobby?
No.
See you,
No.
OGT. Enjoy your night.
You can't
But
play
if I'm not playing the age card, you can't.
No.
I just played the tired card.
I'll tell you what, Aussie is closing up on Mayo.
Yeah, it's taken half a second out.
Take it
Can
easy,
you see
OG.
Mayo? Oh, we've only got 50 seconds left.
Yes, so this
This lap and one next lap. That'll be.
Yes, it should be. Should be.
Well, yeah, we're near halfway into the last sector for Binger. So it'll be this one and one more. And Bobby's going to make his magic and make those pit stops show green for race 2.
Let's start doing that. Yeah, 27 and trying to say they're an old boy. Flipping hell. Got 19 years on you, son. Oh, that sounds
Old enough to be your dad.
sounds dodgy, doesn't it? Right, so there's no immediate scraps, although Aussie is closing up.
Yeah, I think Aussie's one to watch at the moment.
Right, so I'm just signing into G Portal. I'm gonna have to do what Dino doesn't want me to do and delete a load of stuff.
Well, wouldn't you just be taking the pit stops out? Isn't that all that
Yeah,
you'd be
but
doing?
I've got to restart it. And it's got to be the
Wait,
Sunday race.
Ozzy.
He is on him. He is on him.
Mayo, make yourself wide.
Right, so basic settings.
Oh, here we go. What's going to happen? Is this going to be a photo finish required? Then you're coming up to the second last corner now. Mary's holding it.
The leader has finished the race.
Binger, congratulations, mate. Very closely followed by the boss. Mayo, with a whisker and a hair. Ozzy, Rain of Fire. Branchy, whoop, Branchy's speeding through. Whee! What garbage?
Right.
Let's
Let's
Jake.
let's just put it into the intro while we sort this out.
Hold up, Sparky's just going to finish. And there we go.
Good race there by Barters and Robster. Also sight spam. I don't know, I can't remember where he started, but
Nice win there for Barders.
Finished the race.
Halves with Brian. Brian's having a go into the last corner.
outside.
He's on the outside.
What the hell? No way.
Has he held it? No. Well done, HSV. Well done.
Congrats. Albert, done his usual on the outside. Albert,
He's kept it out the wall.
it's a P1.
Oh, sorry,
Well done,
Barders. Sorry, Barders. I wasn't in your car. Sorry, mate. Well done there. Barders with a lovely start there. Held it nice and tight. We did have an off track for someone, but let's see if everyone survived. Nice
done,
win
Millsy.
there for you, Millsy. Nice second place, Barders. This race up. Whoa, nearly killed himself.
Fastest lap. Well done, skillful race.
That's brilliant. Well done, mate. Well done.
Albert's an agency.
Yeah.
T2. And he's
Give him a lovely tap. What's John in cars and the corrections and skills having to put in on that wheel? John's gone. I tell you what, skill must be fucking up there. Well done, Barders. Well done, HSB. Well done, Albert. Yep, it's it. Barders rounds off a double with Albert. Just what's in the line in second. Well done, young Spaniard. John, well third. Well done.
He's fine.
Oh, well, that was to the second. Well done, Albert. P2, HSV, P3. John, not far off of him at all. He's just killed it. Right. progressed into T1. Oh, John and Barber's had a kiss. Barber second is Albert. 90 minutes of batters and carnage. HSB, John side by side, Albert backing out. Realised he had the time line and was rolling on as well. Finger. Fingers on the move. Oh my! Yeah. Yeah, that was... Right, some bells. Bells are. Oh no, John! No! Well done. Well done. John, you're back. John, well done, mate. And halves crosses the line just behind. Our race winner was Skill. John finished second. Albert and HSV just ran across the line. So Skill first, John second, Albert third, HSV fourth.
John's going
Skill has the run. Skill's got the run.
Oh!
He's got the run. No.
Oh no! Yes, Skill's got it! No! No!
So Skill takes the win. John in second, HSV in third, Barders fourth. Well done.
Apologies, everybody. We're still trying to sort this server out. We won't be long. I think I deleted a few too many characters, and what it's done is made the server all screwy. So Dino is in there fixing it as we speak. So, what we could do is have a quick look at how the boys are doing in the table just now for the PS4. Binger, of course, is top of the board at present. So let's pull this up. So So Binger is at the top at the moment with 300 points. Rain of Fire is in second with 195. Mayo in third on 180. Aussie Thunder in fourth on 175. Beaky's in fifth on 145. John is in sixth on 120. Branchy 7th, 95. Sparky 8th, 70 points. The Boss 9th with 60 points. Obviously, Sir Jake will be picking up points for this race. So we would expect to see him starting to come up through the table. So yeah, because we had left a pit stop in the server settings, we decided that we were going to do a server reset before we went into race 2. It didn't go as smoothly as we were hoping, so Dean is on the case right now. He is sorting the server. It's not visible at present, but yes, Bob broke it. So we're just waiting on Bell to join us again, and then we can find out how we're going. But yes, apologies. Let's see if we can find out what is going on. Actually, I'll just cut you across again into the intro.
Good race there by Barters and Robster. Also sight spam. I don't know, I can't remember where he started, but
Nice win there for Barders. Halves with Brian. Brian's having a go into the last corner.
outside.
He's run outside.
What the hell? No way.
Has he held it? No. Well done, HSV. Well done.
Congrats. Albert, done his usual on the outside. Albert,
He's kept it out the wall.
it's a P1.
Oh, sorry,
Well done,
Barders. Sorry, Barders. I wasn't in your car. Sorry, mate. Well done there. Barders with a lovely start there. Held it nice and tight. He did have an off track for someone, but at least everyone survived. Nice win there for you, Millsy. Nice second place, Barders. This race up. Whoa, nearly killed himself.
Fastest time to see. Well done, skill for race.
That's brilliant. Well done, mate. Well
Albert's about to see
yeah.
T2. And he's
Give him a lovely tap. What's John looking cars and the corrections and skills having to put in on that wheel? Oh, John's on. I tell you what, skill must be fucking up there. Well done, Marlon. Well done, HSB. Well done, Albert. Yep, it's it. Barders.
Jig
rounds off. A double win. Albert just crossing the line in second. Well done, young Spaniard. John, well done, third. Well done.
He's fine. He's fine.
Oh, well, that was to the second. Well done, Albert. P2, HSV, P3. John, not far off of inventory, just killed it. Right.
Nice.
Well done, Albert. Well done, HSV. Unlucky Barders. Lovely recovery from race 1 mate. He takes a win for race 2. HSV crosses the line now. Ish. 8 seconds back. Skill, nice one mate. Another podium for you. 3 abreast into T1. Oh, John and Barbara's had a kiss. Barbara second to Albert. 90 minutes of flat carnage. HSV, John side by side, Albert backing out.
We're back. We're back. Dino
Hey,
saved the
guys.
day.
20 seconds.
We are back, and it's just the 20-minute race, reverse grid. The boys say that they know what they're doing, where they got to go. So, 15 seconds, and we're going.
Oh no, people have popped back to the pits. Oh no, people letting time out.
Oh, boys.
No.
Rain, Sparky, and Boss. And I'm stuck on Rain. Who are you stuck on?
I'm stuck on the boss.
Oh, so you're stuck on the pits too. Because that'll be locked now for 2 minutes for them, won't it?
Minute and a half, I think. Yeah, the boys will have to make sure that this warm-up lap is slow.
And we can't see a thing. Woo! Yeah! So as I was saying to Bob, when I jumped into the chat with the boys and we had a little sneak peek that race 2 reverse grid would have been a wet track, the boys basically all said that that pit stop that would have been there would have definitely been needed come lap 3. So maybe next time we'll just let the race continue. Maybe.
Well, the thing is with that was that is what Skill's been trying to work at very hard with
Dynamic.
the server settings, with the dynamic settings, is to have that possibility of on these sprint races having one wet, one dry, and it would have worked. So it's a shame that.
I reckon we should have just let it play out.
Yeah. So these.
To see what it would be like.
Yeah.
Let's just, bask in some glory of it actually happening.
Yes.
Oh, I can see the boys in the back.
Yep, there they are. Here they come. So I don't know when it's going to release these guys.
I don't know. I did tell them in the chat that it was all back up, all running now.
Yeah, and they all got in. Yeah, they all got in, and then they let it time out. So, unfortunately, yeah, they must still be locked.
And here they come around.
Here comes the guys. Yeah. So, I mean, what? I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're just going to race start initialized. Right, so...
And they're green.
Yeah, I think they're going to drive around slowly again, but these guys...
Like it, yeah.
These guys are still going to be a lap down.
No, well, I think that they'll come through and then catch up to the back.
Oh my god, that's going to make the 20-minute race a 15-minute
Yeah.
race.
So the boys are all stopping by the looks of it. Yep.
Right, they better be careful because they're all going to end up hitting each other.
Yeah, you're not ghosting, boys.
So yeah, this is a bit of a calamity.
Oh, we have the pit moving.
Here we go.
They're coming out. Yeah, who's that smack bang in the middle though?
So they're going to have to hammer it. They're going to have to absolutely hammer it.
All right, the boys are off.
What they should do is just once they get into their positions, is then just call go wherever they are on the track. Just call go.
Yeah.
Yes, this
three boys at the back are going to have their tyres nicely at pressures as well, while these boys that have done the right thing and didn't let it time out, they won't be at pressures.
Yeah.
Always interesting when this sort of thing happens.
100%. And Burroughs just said that this could throw up absolutely anything. Yes, it could.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe we should have let it play out. You know, on the original settings. Yes, it was wrong with the pits, but
yeah, as the boys would have said, they would have needed that pit being all wet weather. So from now on, if the server is wrong with the pit stop, we are just playing it out for the night. And
yeah, the weird thing is, exactly like Dean said, he had set, you know, that there was no compulsory pit stop, and yes, it still threw it in there. So if you've got a conflict between the basic settings and the config files, yeah, one of them overrides the other. And yeah, it threw that compulsory pit stop in there. So it is what it is. We just got to be a little bit mindful of it. We have had a few server difficulties this season. Hasn't been the best. It's got to be said. Right, so the boys now are only one corner behind them. Here we go. Of course, these boys have got everything up to temperature. The other boys, they're still ice cold.
They should be going now. Just go, boys, go.
Here we go.
Don't let them reap the benefits. Oh no, they're all getting right into position.
Yep.
As they should have by the looks of it.
Yep. So there we go.
Oh goodness.
There goes Sparky to the front.
Right, where are we looking?
There we
I don't even
go.
know where we should look.
So yeah, it's, to be honest, I'm gonna jump on Aussie.
So let me read out the way that the grid will look. So Sparky in first, Jake in second, Branchy third, Rain fourth, Aussie fifth, Mayo sixth, Boss 7 and Bing 8.
Right, so
I'm going to go Rain. Nice in the middle. See it all.
yeah, that's who I'm sat
In
on, is Ray.
Heliwalker. Right, so at least the boys that didn't press go, or drive I should say, they're losing their temps at the moment.
Oh,
where the
yeah,
other
they'll
boys
be-
are starting to gain theirs.
Yeah, they'll be bleeding. They'll be absolutely bleeding. So yeah, Brocky's saying, yeah, it's like a safety car restart. Yeah, more or less.
Pretty much.
Just
Pretty
a nigh on 10-minute gap between the two races. So
And we're losing 5 minutes of this race.
yeah, I'm sure that might have been a welcomed thing for Rain, of course, after his stag do last night. He may have had to quickly ran to the toilet or something.
Well, it was either this or it was a
grab
raining
a
track.
bucket. Yeah. There we go. We're off.
We're
off.
boys. We're done. Let's go.
We are racing. So
Hold on, it's saying pit window. Oh no, ignore me. Pit window open, but there is no pit requirement. Ignore me.
Yeah,
As I said, I need
counting
sleep.
down for whatever reason. That's weird. Oh, it's because it's because the 600 seconds is still in the config file, so that clock actually means nothing.
Yeah, well, they're all green.
So I was
They all
half
get
expecting.
a penalty.
I was half expecting Sir Jake, like, because the Porsche really turns on quickly. I was half expecting him to get the jump on Sparky, but Sparky is making sure that he can stretch that gap. Of course, there was a coming together between these two in race 1, which left Sparky at the back. But have we got any great movers and shakers? Not yet, but Mayo, yes. So I'm going to jump back there a second.
Yeah, I'm with Boss at the moment.
I'm going to go in with Mayo.
Wait for it.
Oh, there we go. The Boss is going. He's gone.
Yeah, gone.
Oh, Mayo's headed back.
Nice. Very nice.
Flipping out, crisscross.
Oh, Rain's getting a bit wiggly.
Oh, Binger's going to have a go. Binger is now past the Boss. He's got the move done. He's in ahead of him before.
Oh, we have got a safety car, I think. Maybe. How many is that one?
Two.
No, I don't think we do have a safety car.
No, 2 cars. 3 cars have got to be affected in an incident for a safety car to be called. Those 2 are already back on the track and they're moving.
Yeah, Sparky and Sir Jake are like, okay, goodbye. Alright, so who was involved with that? Branchy and Rain. I'm going back to the replay to find out what happened there. 63 will do me.
So let's see how these boys work their way back to the front. So Binger dragging the Boss with him. They're both in 5th and 6th. They started 7th and 8th. Boss being in 7th and Binger being in 8th. So there was a coming together by the looks of it between Branchy and Rain, and
yes, so it looks like Rain. So Branchy was in front of Rain. Not 100% sure what exactly is going on, but they've just gone bang right in the middle of it all.
Oh my God! So Aussie was doing a bit of a John Deere moment there. That has promoted Binger and the Boss up another position each. So Binger and the Boss are now on the back of Mayo. So I would expect them to be on his tail imminently. And like I was suspecting, Sparky is extending his little lead over Sir Jake at the moment. We'll jump up there just to
watch Boss.
Give him a few moments.
Boss and Binger are just... Whew.
So nearly already halfway into this race due to our server woes. But Sparky has got a 1.4 second lead over Sir Jake. Mayo is nearly 2 seconds back, but Mayo was coming from 6th. So he finished race 1 on the podium. He is now in the podium spots on race 2 after a reverse grid start.
Yeah, and only 5 minutes of racing.
Yeah, start thinking about driver of the day if anyone wants to have their say about this.
I've got no idea.
So let's consider this at the moment. Mayo finished in 3rd race 1. He is now back to 3rd in race 2. Sparky God had a slight coming together in race 1 that left him right out the back on his own. He is given a good account of himself in clear air. Sat in P1 in race 2. So I don't think you could discount
With
him.
a 2.4 second lead, that gap is just extending.
Yep, he is opening it up. So Mayo now has taken 1.2 seconds out of the gap to Sir Jake. He is on Sir Jake now. Look at that. Binger and the boss are in close proximity as well. So we're going to see a few moves here.
These four will start battling it out though. Because if Binger and Boss were smart, they would stop battling and just close with each other, catch up to the back of Mayo.
Yeah,
He's going to
use
be
each
fighting
other.
Jake soon. Yep.
Here we, whoa! No!
Oh.
Mayo! He collected the back.
But Sir Jake went on.
Yes, Sir Jake has managed to
Did he hit or
hold
did
it.
he just swerve away to get it to not hit?
No, I think it did hit because Sir Jake's rear end stepped out as well. So Sir Jake did really well to keep hold of that, in all honesty. It's got to be said.
That drops Mayo back down to 6.
Yes. So we were bigging Mayo up and the commentator's curse has hit Mayo. Poor Mayo.
You're good with that, aren't you?
Yes, I do have that effect on people. I don't know why. Oh, Binger's having a look. He's shown his nose. Now Sparky, he's still got that 2 second buffer. I don't know if that's going to be enough. It's going to make it interesting towards the end of the race. This right, Binger's going up the inside. He does manage to pull it up. He's in a bit of an awkward position though. Here we go.
Can go around the outside.
Whoa! Oh no! The boss tried a very opportunistic move between the two of them. There was contact. The boss slots back into where he was. And
Has that gone wide at the back, Branchy? He went a bit wide and now has rain right on his tail.
all the while, this is giving Sparky God the little break that he needs. So Binger is starting to get his elbows out. He is through now. So Binger is going to be let loose now. Here comes the boss as well. The boss, he's having a go
right on his tail
into the last
there
corner.
Goes.
He gets it done.
Aussie.
Aussie is now on the back of Sir
He's
Jake.
gonna get through.
Is he going to be pushy? I don't think he will.
Mayo's he's fighting back.
Yeah, Mayo's back on it after his play in the sandpit. Oh, he's having a go. Oh my!
What?
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah, that was never going to fit in there. Right, so Aussie survives a horrible scare. I'm sure that half of his car is missing after that one.
Yeah, that's put Mayo right at the back end now.
Yes. So let's have a look at some of these gaps now.
Rain and Branchy.
Rain and Branchy. Oh!
Rain's just had it on Branchy.
So Rain's got that done, has he?
Yep.
Branchy won't give up. You know he's not going to give up. Right, so all of that scrapping.
3 seconds.
So Sparky God has still got 3 second gap. He's got, I don't know, I would say 4 laps left. 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say 4 laps left. So I'll try and hold it. So Jake's struggling. So Jake's off the track. He's coming back on now. He will have had damage. I don't know if he's had another off or he's got a puncture or something, but he looks as if that car is moving a little bit slowly.
Yeah, he's definitely struggling. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually pulls up.
Yeah, I've jumped further forward now because the boss has taken a massive chunk out of Binger.
Yeah.
He's right up on him now.
They're Jake in the pits. But good on you, mate, for keeping it going until you couldn't.
So yeah, but the good thing for us, Belle, is Brocky's taken the blame for the cursing Mayo.
Oh,
We'll have that, won't we?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Well, you will. You're the one that curses everybody, not me.
There's nothing but a fag paper separating these two.
Really? Can say toothpick?
Sorry, a toothpick? Oh, yeah, I suppose. No one smokes nowadays.
Oh, goodness.
I tell you what, the boss looks as if he does want a bit of a ding-dong. He does want a scrap.
I just can't get over how different these boys take lines.
Yes.
It's
No, especially
polar
these
opposite.
two. These two, their lines are remarkably different.
Like everybody, oh, why didn't you stay in, Jake, and still get the points, bud?
Has he bailed? No.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to get his points.
Yeah,
He'll have his points from race 1.
3.5 minutes.
Right,
Just keeping an
here
eye
we
on
go.
Rain and Branchy as well.
This
So
all
they've
depends.
closed right up.
Rain and Branchy, right, I'll jump back there in a second because the boys are now on the back of Sparky. So let's see if Sparky's got any fight about him in defence.
Come on, Sparky. You don't need to hold him off for long. Oh, 63, Branchy's
Oh,
gone
he's gone
round.
wide, he's gone wide. This is open
what
the door for
happened to
Binger. This is never good. Side by side
Oh.
through the kink.
Branchy's gone.
Side by
know if
side
that
through the
was a
kink.
DC or not.
Oh! They've had it coming together. Sparky's
Oh.
around.
Big time round.
Sparky's around. To be honest, it never ends nicely through that kink. Not when there's two of you going for it. So is Sparky managed to keep himself going? Let's see
Yes.
where he is. He has. Right. Okay, let's go back to Binger and the boss. These two are going to scrap it out.
Now, I'm not sure if Branchy had a DC or not.
Right, okay.
I saw him go yellow, went to him, and he wasn't going anywhere, and then goodbye.
Right, okay. How does it look on the replay? Like, does he...
That's what I'm looking at.
Right, okay. These two, you could throw a tea towel over the pair of them. They're both on the same part of real estate. So, Sparky, unfortunately, with that contact, has found himself back in 5th. We've had
I
two
don't
drop
think it was
out.
a DC. He's come out, went a bit wide, and just lost it.
Did he collect the wall, or...?
No, he hasn't. No.
Yeah, that's unusual
collect
for
the wall.
Branchy to bail. Because he normally does sit there to make sure he takes his points.
Yes, not 100% sure. I mean, could have been a DC for all we know. Who knows? Ooh,
Oh!
Sparky! Whoa!
That was Aussie. Aussie's off with Sparky.
Yeah.
Whoa! Both of them are off. So
They
they're
were their own doings, though.
right. So they both lost it on their own. That's good. Right,
I'm
we're on the
assuming
final
it was
lap
their
now.
own.
So
Binger boss Rain.
let's see what is going to happen here. So Binger does look as if he's got a bit of a healthy gap. Well, it's not healthy, but
I was going to say 3 seconds. What am I thinking? Not 3 seconds. There's a 0 in front of them.
yeah,
remember?
0.3, which has gone out to 6.
Oh, Aussie.
Which has closed up
He's
again.
in the pit.
In the pits.
He's teleported. So
Yeah,
I'm assuming maybe he had a bit too much
damage.
damage.
Yeah,
Or a
I'd say
puncture or
damage.
something.
Here
Well, Binger and Boss. What's going to happen?
I'll tell you what. He's closing up. He is closing up. So they're into the final sector of this race now. Any mistake by Binger, the Boss has got it. Binger keeps it clean and holds his pace. Binger's got it. Oh, I'll tell you what. Here we go, final corner. Who's going to carry the pace? They're going to maintain that same gap.
Binger.
So Binger, winner
Nice.
of race 2, closely followed by the Boss. Rain takes a podium. Rain in 3rd. Mayo survives just about. He takes 4th. Sparky Gods, he will take 5th. Aussie will be classified as 6th. He finishes in the pits. So, an eventful race 2. So, who are we expecting to see? We should see Binger, the Boss, Rain, and Mayo. So,
yeah.
Let's where is it? Let's just chuck it across to the poster. Let's get in Discord. Let's keep an eye on the chat. See who is joining us. So yeah, we should have Binger, Boss, Mayo, and Rain of Fire with his hangover.
He didn't sound too bad when I was talking to them in the Discord.
Oh, right, okay.
Been saying that I don't really talk to Rain all that often. So you'll be best to judge that one, not me.
Right, okay. Yeah, we'll see how he feels. So, yeah, Brocky's right. Brocky's saying that because he obviously wants me to pester Boss for a screenshot of his livery. So, who have we got? So, Rain is in with us. Hopefully, Mayo, Boss, and Binger will be following.
Well, you ladies and gents.
We're fabulous. How about yourself?
Beaky's jumped in for a sticky beak.
I probably thought I should have had a podium first race, but I stuck that.
Alright, well, I might start off with Rain then. So, Rain, you had qualified 4th. When we had quali, that was. We noticed that your first one you had invalid, so it was kind of just a one-shot dash for you. Race 1, you ended up coming 5th, and race 2, you came 3rd. Talk us through your nights. What happened? What went well? What didn't go quite well? And how's your head?
How's
my
your
head?
Yeah, no, I had a very big night last night, so today was pretty difficult. I was a bit disappointed through quali actually, because through practice during the week I was, 34.8s, 34.7s in race trim. So I thought quali I probably could have got even better, but didn't manage that. A few of the boys had some good pace there, so it made it a bit difficult. Just hit those speed bumps in the first race on the outside of the last corner, which threw me into the wall. So I missed out on the podium there and got scraped home a 5th. Second race, it didn't start off too well either, actually. I had a tangle with Branchy at turn 1 on the second lap. And then managed to get by him. And it looked like it all fell apart for a few ahead. So just sort of kept it on the track and took advantage of others' mistakes.
Well, sometimes you just got to be in the right place at the right time. And race 2, you were in that right place at the right time. No, well done, mate. It's another podium for you. And, you take the points where you can.
Absolutely. So, boss, you must like the number 2 because you qualified second. Race 1, you came second, and race 2, you came second. So you're really liking your number 2s tonight. Talk us through your race. What did you like? What didn't you like? And if you had any bingles, what were they like?
Yeah, it was an interesting race. It was good. I didn't mind it. It was, it's just too aggressive on some corners on the restarts, and I don't know what happened at the start of the second race, but I had 20 seconds to go, and I was going to press the button, and it just threw me into the pits, and all that muck up started while we're all in the pits and stuff, and I was catching Binger at the end, and just had enough speed down the back to keep me at bay. But it was a good race. Well done to the boys.
Yeah, so I think that you guys did the best that you could do with everything that happened in race 2. It was a bit of a
Shit show.
Or as Bob wants to call it.
But no, that was a brilliant scrap all the way through both those races, you pair. We were commenting like all the way through both races, actually, the different lines that both of you took. It was phenomenal. And you were both carrying exactly the same pace. It was really strange to watch, identical lap times and completely different lines.
Yeah, I didn't know if you guys were trying to make a move or that was just your racing line. Like, it was too hard to tell.
It was good racing.
I found with the Audi, I had to take that inside line onto the back straight to get maximum boost out of there to keep him off me. Otherwise, he had me in a lot of other spots. So
so it was tactics.
No, good racing, the pair of you. Really good racing.
Absolutely. Mayo, you came in 5th with your qualifying. Race 2. Oh, wait, am I getting this right? Yes, you did. So qualified 5th. Race 1, you came 3rd. Race 2, you had a bit of an unfortunate little off there or two, and brought home a 4th. Talk us through your nights. How was it for you?
Yeah, it was a good race. On race 1, I said I tried to do a long stint before the pit stop, and I think that worked because I knew there was going to be a bit of there's always a bit of traffic or issues. So I said, I'll just stay clean, do a bit of a long stint, and then I came out of the pits 3rd, which was good. And I was
because you ended up pipping Aussie and Rain with your pit.
Yeah, and I was able to finish ahead of Aussie, so that's a good finish. From 5th to 3rd, and in the second race I was doing okay. I was 3rd behind Jake, and then I have to try to. He broke really. He got a break really early, and I had to avoid him. Try to avoid the crash, so I have a big off, and otherwise I would have finished probably in the top 3 again. But I can't complain. Finished 4th in the second one. Yeah, that was good.
There's always next fortnight, mate. Keep it up. Absolutely. And Binger, just like Boss, but instead you like number 1, not the number 2. Qualified first, race 1, number 1, race 2, number 1. Definitely, as we were talking about earlier, those very close racing with Boss. Talk us through your nights. How did it go, mate?
Yeah, once again, I just think I nailed a half decent lap in qualifying. That got me at the front, so I was able to control the pace early. Boss, I had a really good pit stop. I come out, I gained a little bit of advantage, and he was mowing me down there, but I just had to keep me head in race 1 and just held on for that one. And race 2, that was some fun coming from the back. There's a couple of guys fell off in front of us, which got us up the front a bit quicker, and then lo and behold, we're at it again. And like we were saying earlier, I just I take that shallow line onto the back straight there, and it was just enough to get maximum traction out, and I be able to hold him off and keep him out of my drive. So other than that, he was good through the chicane at the start there. I had to be really careful there. He didn't put it up the inside, but as always, good racing with Boss.
Yeah, no, to fight that close, you know, for the duration, it's always a joy to watch.
Yeah, mate. No, always fun racing with Boss and the boys. Always clean, so we know what each other's about. So good racing. I hope it was good viewing.
Yeah, no, we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't know where to look a few times. We're like, oh, do we go here? Do we go there? Where do we go? You just never know.
Right, Boss, you need to get a screenshot of your livery and get that across to Brocky so he can do the podium pictures and such like. Let's quickly check where we are next week.
Imola.
Imola, is it? On the PS5.
We at Imola.
Yes, Imola for 2 20-minute sprints on the PS5. The next PS4 race is October the 9th. It's at Bathurst, and it is a 40-minute race. So
now, the PS4 at current, we don't have somebody for a stream.
Yes, 100%. Thanks for
both
reminding
Bob and
me.
I are away.
Yes, I've got a work trip. I will be away for that one. So what we might do is we might ask for one of the drivers just to give the guys something to watch for that week. That'd be good. That'd be really good.
You know, that helps.
Yep, no, that would be much appreciated. So
who was that?
Right, that was me.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah,
I'll have the link up in the Discord so everyone can get on it.
Yeah, no, that'd be good. That'd be good. Right, so we will see you next week on the PS5 at Imola. And then, yes, the Bathurst race, October the 9th. So we hope you all enjoyed that tonight. We certainly did. And we will see you again soon. Have a good night.
You have fun. Goodbye.